Welcome, collectors, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Diecast Emporium. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the very first model that WSI did for the Volvo Construction Group. It is the 1/50th scale Volvo EC950E hydraulic excavator. In the real world, this machine weighs over 90 tons and boasts a 611 horsepower engine, so it's best suited for large earth-moving operations and mining applications. Let's begin by taking a look at the box because it has a nice wraparound mural. You can see that the EC950E is at work in a mine loading a articulated Volvo dump truck, most likely an A60H, which is what this machine was ideally designed to be matched with. The side flaps feature another Volvo articulated dump truck on this side, and the continuation of the mural on this side. The back of the box has an outline drawing of the excavator, along with some specifications of the real machine. Finally, underneath, you have another picture of the machine parked up, as well as the WSI model's logo, their contact information, scale 1 to 50, the item number, which in this case is 112325, and then the WSI item number, which is 61-2001. All right, let's begin the unboxing. Simply, all you need to do is pick open one of the side flaps. This model initially is taped all the way around, so you will need to do some surgical cutting, which, if I may make a suggestion, is easily accomplished by using a razor. Once you do that, you can lift the top portion of the styrofoam up. There you will find the excavator sitting very cozily inside. Be careful what you grab onto because there are some delicate pieces. Lift your model straight up out of the box, and then you are ready to display your excavator. With the model out of its box, we can continue on with the review. Let's start by taking a look at all of the details and decal applications all throughout this model because they are very impressive and nicely implemented by WSI. Here you can see all of the orange safety railing packaging that is found on all of the newer Volvo construction models. Most of the handrails and grab rails all throughout the model are thin and to scale and metal, with the exception of this railing on the front, which is plastic. You have a falling objects protection guarding on the cab that is also very nice, implemented in durable material. On the side, the Volvo logo here, EC950EL. On the back of the counterweight, you'll find a large Volvo logo, some warning logos, some implemented reflecting lights, a rear view camera that is part of the mold. A nice addition is the drilled through lifting eyes for the counterweight, but of course the counterweight is not removable, but it's nice to have that nonetheless. Some of the grille portion is perforated and you can stick your pointer through. This part, though, however, is not. The catwalk along the side of the machine is perforated as well, and you can see straight through that too. Coming on top of the machine, again, you have anti-slip patterning, which you can hear. Just like that. Your hydraulic line detail is exceptional, starting from the bottom and working its way all up the boom and the stick. You do have a rotary beacon light on the back portion of the operator's cab. Another nicely implemented feature is the opening engine hatch, which you can open just like this. It is a tight fit, so sometimes you will need your pointer, but once you get it open, it's rewarding because you can see a detailed Volvo engine inside, complete with the Volvo name badge. You can also see the exhaust, other intricately detailed casting features all throughout. That brings us down to the bottom portion of the machine. So let's take a look at the tracks. The top rollers will roll. However, the bottom rollers are just casted and part of the casting, so they won't work. Your tracks will roll, and they are spring-loaded on any surface that has some tension. You can also rotate them freely by hand. Turning the machine upside down, here's something you don't see very often on large machinery, but you have detail on the casting underneath. With the machine on its side, you can also see the track shoe detailing all throughout. Putting the machine back right side up, The last of the detail includes a Volvo name on the boom, some warning labels on the stick, and some highlighted teeth on the 5-tooth bucket, along with some wear plating edges on the bottom and on the side. Turning our attention now to the main aspect of functionality, we begin by raising the excavator. The cylinders are nice and stiff, so most poses of functionality are possible with this excavator, and because of these stiff cylinders, it will likely hold any pose at any angle that you set. Additionally, this machine will dig very deep. It might be a little difficult to show that, but if the machine is on a bench, perhaps all the way out, you can see just how far the machine will dig down. Additionally, if we put this boom back up, you can see that the bucket is attached by just a couple bolts, which you can see right here. You can undo these 2 bolts and take the bucket off, but because the machine does not come with any other additional attachments, I didn't find it necessary to undo the bucket on camera. Just note that you do have that ability afforded to you. Before we end the video, the last couple things I want to show you are a couple simulated operating poses. Here you can see the machine in a parked up position. But let's also simulate the machine tucked up nice and tight for a transport load, which likely you wouldn't see because this size machine you would most likely have to disassemble to transport on any large size lowboy. But you can move this machine in nice and tight, as seen here. For the last pose, we will bring in another WSI 150 scale exceptional Volvo model, and that is the Volvo A60H articulated hauler, to show that the two make an exceptional pairing when posed together. So there you have it, collectors. That is my review of the 1:50 scale WSI models Volvo EC950E hydraulic excavator. There is no question that this is an impressively made, intricately detailed model in 1/50 scale. It is also very, very expensive, but as I often say, you certainly get what you pay for, and this is certainly a shining example of that. As always, I'm Tommy with Diecast Emporium. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you take a look at your screen right now, you will see another suggested link for another recently filmed Diecast Emporium review. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends, both of which are immensely appreciated. Until next time, take care and be safe. I'll see you in the next review.